vested and contingent interest. So, Transfer of Property Act deals with two kinds of interest: vested interest and contingent interest. Vested interest is to be distinguished from contingent interest. When an interest is vested, the transfer is complete, but when the interest is contingent, the transfer depends upon a condition precedent. When the condition is fulfilled, the transfer takes effect and that the interest becomes vested. So, Section 19 of Transfer of Property Act 1882 states about vested interest. It is an interest which is created in favor of a person where time is not specified or a condition of the happening of a specified certain event. The person having the vested interest does not get the possession of that property but has the expectancy to receive it upon happening of a specified certain event. For example, A promises to transfer his property to B on him attaining the age of 22. B will have vested interest in A's property till the time he does not get the possession of it. Death of a person who is having this interest will not have any effect over that interest, as after the decease the interest will vest in his legal heirs. For example, in the above example, if B dies at the age of 21, then the interest vested in B will pass on to the legal heirs of B and they will be entitled to the poor property in prescribed time period. There are important aspects of vested interest which are stated below. Interest should be vested and right to enjoy property is postponed. So, this is a basic meaning of the provision that lays down that interest should be created in favor of a person where time is not specified or conditions of the happening of specified certain event. A person should profess to transfer a particular property in order for this interest to be created. Right to enjoy property is postponed. When interest is vested in a person, he does not immediately get the possession of that property and hence cannot enjoy that property. But any person who is not a major and has a guardian is only entitled to the vested interest after he attains majority. For example, X agrees to transfer the property to Y and directs his guardian Z to give him the property when he attains the age of 22. Gets vested interest once he attains the age of 18. Time of vesting. The interest is vested right after the transfer is initiated. Nothing can stop the interest from vesting in the person in favor of whom the transfer is to be made. Contrary intention. The transfer can specify a particular time as to when the interest will be vested in the person who will receive the property. Death of the transferee. If the transferee dies before getting the property in his possession, the interest vested in him will now vest in his legal heirs and they will get the possession of that property once the condition is fulfilled. Now, characteristics of vested interest. First, vested interest creates a present right that is in effect immediately, although the enjoyment is postponed to the time prescribed in the transfer. It does not entirely depend on the condition as the condition involves a certain event. Second, death of transferee will not render the transfer invalid as the interest will pass on to his legal heirs. Third, vested interest is a transferable and heritable right. So, Section 20 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 states about vested interest to an unborn child. The interest in the property will be vested in him once he is born. The unborn child may not get the right of enjoyment of property immediately after having vested interest. Now comes the contingent interest. So, Section 21 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882 states about contingent interest. It is an interest which is created in favor of a person on a condition of the happening of a specified uncertain event. The person having the contingent interest does not get the possession of that property but has the expectancy to receive it upon happening of that event but will not receive the property if the event does not happen as the condition is not fulfilled. Contingent interest is entirely dependent on the condition imposed on the transfer. For example, A agrees to transfer the property to X to B on the condition that he shall secure 90% in his exams. This condition is uncertain and the happening of the event or not happening is in the doubt, and therefore B here requires a contingent interest in the property X. He shall get the property only if he gets 90% and when the condition is fulfilled. Now, characteristics that of contingent interest. First, these interest is entirely dependent upon the condition. Second, debt of the transferee before getting the possession of the property will result in the failure of the contingent interest. Third, contingent interest is transferable right, but whether it is heritable or not, it depends upon the nature of such any transfer and the condition. There are some important aspects surrounding contingent interest, which are interest in a transfer. If a condition is such that the transfer will take effect only upon the fulfillment of that condition, until that time the interest is contingent. Second, contingent interest exists in wills. Any bequest to a wife, son, or daughter can be a contingent interest if the condition provides so. Third, exception. When a person who has an expectancy in the rights of ownership of a particular property and he, for the time being, till the happening of this event, gets any sort of income that arises from that property, this interest in the property does not come under the aspect of contingent interest. Thank you.